Hello, how's everyone doing? This is Amir Vetry with the Lion Group at Country First Mortgage on podcast number 7 here at the Lion Group. I have a special guest today. We have one of the team members from one of the most elite real estate teams that's also, it has a French name, so I'm not going to mess up the pronunciation, but I have Diana here with the Le Estate team. And today we're going to bring some pretty awesome knowledge as far as marketing. So this gentleman here to my left, Mr. Martin Martinez, también conocido como el M&M, has helped some amazing organizations go from garbage in marketing and not creating the amount of revenue that needs to be created to blowing up and becoming number 1 in the nation. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Martin.
Gracias a todos. Buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches, depende de la hora que esté viendo la transmisión. I want to say hello to everybody that's watching. Y dijeron que en Spanglish, so we're going to start in Spanglish.
Exactly.
Martin Martinez,
yeah.
Conocido como el M&M, pero no me diga el M&M porque me da un coraje. I get really mad with
Really? Why is that, brother? Why is that?
It's part of the branding technique that we've had. I want to say thanks to God. I've actually been able to do a lot of things with marketing advertising in the marketing advertising arena. And you know what? A lot of people always ask, how did you do it? How have you been able to do stuff like this? And I think the biggest part is when people actually tell us that it can't be done.
Exactly.
I think to me, one of the biggest motivations is when somebody tells me something cannot be done. And I think that's what makes a difference.
We have a special guest on today's show. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, keep going.
Pásale.
Pásale.
Trate de todos modos, tú.
Okay, so when they tell you that it's not possible, that it can't be done.
I don't think there's anything that's actually impossible. I think everything is possible. It just depends on your attitude and your set of mind.
I love it. So something that Martin has done is a lot of people have told him that it can't be done. A lot of people tell me that it can't be done. 3 years ago, when I was in a 1-bedroom apartment with Carrie, and we're trying to start, this actually 18 months ago, when we actually took a leap of faith to start our own company and start our own branch, and they told us it couldn't be done. We're here doing millions of dollars in production, and Martin has done the exact same in the car industry. So Martin, tell our listeners and our viewers on Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff a little bit about the secrets to success. Obviously, discipline, determination, but give them some of the secret sauce.
But I think a lot of the things is, and one of the major parts of it is mentorship.
I love that. Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
I think mentorship. I've been taught by a lot of good people. Ha habido mucha gente muy importante en mi vida que ha influenciado bastante. People that have made me do the things that I don't want to do to help me become the person that I want to be. And I think that has changed my life, not only in the automotive industry, but other industries that I've worked in. I've been in mortgage. I've also done some insurance, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Wrestling, right, which is one of my passions.
I didn't know about that.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I was a wrestling promoter for many years. I was a luchador for 18 years.
Okay.
And I think everything combined has helped out in everything that we've achieved. But one of the main things is that, the mentorship, having somebody that actually believes in the things that you believe in. Because it's very important. And I tell all my guys that I train, it's very important that you believe in yourself before anybody else can believe in you. You cannot go and try to do something if you do not believe 110% in what you're going to do.
Can you repeat that? That's a major key. Hold up.
Once again,
we're gonna make a secret sauce right here. Major key right here. All right, go for it.
Unless you believe 100% on what you're doing, nobody else is going to believe in that.
I like that.
You gotta believe it first. First, you gotta be the first one to drink the Kool-Aid. You gotta be the first one to accept and understand that it is not impossible. And once you start creating that in your mind and you start creating that alliance, people are gonna start believing the same things you believe in.
Tell us a little bit about some adversity that you overcame. Obviously, right now, you're very successful. I mean, you have a whole organization that you run. You have many followers, many people, especially in the Latino community. You have a really tight grip, especially here in Arizona. But before you got to that point, what is some adversity that maybe you went through? Like me personally, a lot of people told me you're too young. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. You can't do it. And those are the things that motivated me to push harder so that I could get to the levels that I'm at, tell me a little bit about you, man.
Once again, you're gonna have that same pushback from people that can actually do the things that you do, or that they wish that you could do that they could do the things that you're doing.
Okay.
Right? You're always gonna have somebody that does not believe. But once again, if you believe that you can do things, right, people will start accepting, and then it's a matter of discipline once again, and being able to go ahead and sacrifice some of the other things, right? Because
tell me, sacrifice.
Everybody.
What are some of the things that you've sacrificed?
Well, first of all, time with family.
Okay.
And sometimes you do learn to appreciate that a little bit more, and you try to go ahead and make that time better every time that you have the opportunity. But I mean that sometimes even your time of sleep. A lot of people say, well, I sleep in. Yeah, I like to sleep in, and we all do. And I've seen a lot of people that are successful that actually go ahead and sleep more than others do. But you know what? My main thing, I think that when you're gonna go to work, you go to work 110%. You got to give it 110%. There's a lot of people that expect to get 110% in returns. But yet again, you're only spending, you're only putting in 80% or 50%. How many of us right now, let's talk about the viewers that are there right now. How many of you guys can actually say that you went ahead and put this whole month, right? Whatever it is, whether it's sales, whether it's anything that you're working on.
I like that.
How many of you can say that, you know what, I did put 110%? Right, let's be honest with each other, because even if you ask, let's say I asked you, right?
I couldn't even say no.
Did you put in 110%?
No, I didn't.
And even if you told me, oh yeah, I did 100, you'd be lying to yourself, not to me, because I don't really care whether you put in 110% or 50% or 10%, because it does not affect my income or anything that I do.
Exactly.
But the question is, if you did put 110%, then you're gonna get that return. Right? But if you put in 50% and you're expecting 110%, then there's some changes you're gonna have to make. And I think when you start talking about changes, is if we all have room for improvement.
Yeah.
In every situation, there's room for improvement. Whether it's your job, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your work ethics, whether it's your physical training or whatever it is, but we all have room for improvement. The way you eat, we all have room for improvement. Right? So it's something that's nonstop. I mean, that's something that you should consider each and every day, is trying to improve. Let's say, for instance, this morning, when you woke up this morning, right? You left the house, right? Did you kiss your honey goodbye like you do every morning?
No.
Why?
Uh-oh, somebody's gonna be in trouble. Right? What's your normal routine every morning?
My normal routine.
When you leave?
Before I leave?
Yeah, just before you leave. Your goodbye.
Yeah, I do give kisses, and I
just one kiss. Yeah. Bye. See you later. Now let's put that into perspective. Let's tomorrow, and don't tell your honey that we're doing this assignment. Tomorrow, what you do, instead of giving them a kiss, what you do is you go and go ahead and hold them tight, at least for 5 seconds, and see the reaction.
So for all of our viewers, why don't you guys try that as well?
Right.
So
see
tomorrow,
the reaction, because we're used to. Okay, bye. Okay, we'll see you. Have a good day.
Yeah.
But you know what? This time, why don't you stop and give them 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Hold them tight. Tell them, you know what? Have a great day, and then give them the kiss and see what the reaction is. That's an improvement. And the next time you do it for 10 seconds, and later on you do it for a little bit more, and pretty sure
then
sometimes
you need some more time
before
you leave.
Later on, you're probably not gonna make it to work on time. But that's between you and him, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference. But that's a thing that you gotta start applying, right? In every single thing that you do, whether it's in phone calls for other people that do telemarketing, right?
Yeah. So you run a few successful call centers. I actually called you like 6 months ago. I was like, hey, should I hire this person? I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the science and running a successful sales organization on the front end. And then what I really want us to share, it's a short show today, but what I really want you to share is generating organic leads or generating leads for business. So, and then once you generate those leads, how to attack those leads so that can turn into money.
Well, it's not just generating the leads.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we do in our training. It's not just generating leads, because anybody can generate 10,000 leads.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do with those leads?
Exactly.
How do you? This is the main thing there. How do you convert those leads? And that's where the magic gets. I mean, I can give you 10,000 leads, but if you don't know what to do with them or how to convert them, it's just paper.
How does how does Martin Martinez convert those leads?
I'm going to give you my number. That way you can sign up and we'll give you some.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Some consulting.
Come on.
You know?
Come on. Give them some free nuggets, man. I mean, how do you convert those
I
leads?
think with our Hispanic people, there's three things that matter.
Okay.
It's culture, traditions, and customs. You gotta be able to know the traditions. You gotta be able to know the customs. The culture. And basically, with any demographic, I think the most important thing is that you need to know your audience.
Okay.
You need to know who you're speaking to. You got to know their needs. You got to know their wants and how your product benefits or fulfills those needs.
Okay. So let's say real estate. Or for all of our realtors watching. So a lot of you realtors watching, you guys know how to generate leads. You guys know how to get in front of clients. But what do they do with those leads? How do they convert some of those leads? I mean, 90% of the people watching this video right now, 90% of my friends on Facebook are realtors. So how do those realtors convert these leads?
And that's very, very simple,
Because a lot of them, I could probably give you like 10 different realtors right now that have over 10,000 leads in their CRM, and they don't know what the hell to do with those leads.
And that's part of the converting.
Yeah,
you got to have a reason why you're calling them. Number one, right? And you got to start building the relationship. Every single business is built on relationship.
Yeah.
What kind of relationship do you have with your customers? What kind of relationships do you have with your coworkers? What kind of relationships do you have with all the other people that you network? Right? It's all based on relationship. Yeah. You can go ahead and try to say that now everything's converting into internet. Now you can go to certain places and buy stuff, but people want that feel, that touch, that human touch, that human feel, right? To be able to go ahead and feel like they accomplished something.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you want that. Just like her in the morning. I mean, she wants the kiss. She wants the hug. You want that. You want that affection. We were all built that way, right? You want to make sure that they.
So it's the personal. It's the personal touch, the personal feel, as if they're a human being and not just. So is that what you did at the car dealerships that you worked at to take them from a garbage car dealership to number one in the nation?
Well, I'm not gonna say garbage because I'm not gonna talk nobody down. Everybody's got their limitations, and sometimes we're able to go ahead and turn it around by helping them out, bring different type of clientele. I mean, here in Arizona, obviously there's a lot of Hispanic people. I think probably like 79%, 80 something percent, and growing, right? Because we multiply like crazy, which is good, right? But pretty much we're taking over. But I think your main things are that, right? Knowing the culture, knowing the traditions, the customs, and understanding what your customers need and what your customers want. I mean, and being able to cater to that, right? I mean, it's like going to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, they treat you bad. Are you ever going to go back just because the food is great?
Yeah.
You would?
No, I wouldn't.
There you go. So that's part of it. The minute you pick up the phone, my mentor used to say, smile and dial. I mean, they even stuck a little mirror in front of our computer so you could remember to smile before you dialed, right? Because all of the energy that you transmit, let's say even right now, the energy that you transmit, people are able to absorb it. So when you're calling, let's say you go ahead and make a call. Hi, my name is Martin. Just by then, you already lost them just by the hello. So you got to prepare yourself. Once again, it's a constant, never-ending improvement. Try to improve, try to practice, get somebody to listen to you, get somebody to play along with you. If you want to get better in any business, you got to practice. Let's take, for example, somebody that's in sports, right? The guy that hits those home runs. I mean, how many times did he have to hit that ball?
Exactly.
Your quarterback that throws the ball all the way across the field, how many times did he have to go ahead and throw that ball across the field to be able to accomplish what he needs to? Just practice. Mentorship, understanding your business, and loving what you do.
I like that. Now we're coming to the end of our show here. Now, Martin, before we leave, I want to let everyone know you can follow my podcast on iTunes or iHeartRadio, Spotify. Also watch on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Snapchat. Give them your information. How can they learn more about El M&M? How can they learn more about Martin Martinez?
Well, sabes que it's really simple. Invite me more. Maybe we'll help you out a little bit more here, right? That way they can go ahead and tune in. My name is Martin Martinez. Phone number 602-743-9633. And guess what? You know what? We're going to be having an event.
Yes.
On the 15th of December.
Uh-huh.
If you guys like tamales, you guys like tamales?
It's a tamale festival. What is it going to be?
It's
in Avondale.
Tamale Fiesta in Avondale. It's actually going to be sponsored by a lot of people. I want to say thanks to all the sponsors that are helping out with this. We're going to be giving free toys for the kids. Santa Claus is going to be there. They're going to give you the free photo with Santa. They're going to have a bunch of tamales, music, and even lucha libre there.
Really? Are you going to be wrestling?
we might end up jumping into that ring. You never know. I've been known to do a couple of little crazy stunts in there once in a while. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining our 7th show today. And the reason we're doing it today is because Thanksgiving is coming up, which is our normal Thursday, and this is the only time El M&M was available. But thank you so much. God bless. Amir Vetry with the Lion Group here at Country First Mortgage. Bye-bye.